This, excuse me, is the music judge and jury, aka Queen Millennial. And of course, the most anticipated album of the year from our girl, Miss Addison Rae, finally drops the album today. And we're going to see if this album is worth anything. Is it worth our time? The singles were promising. Okay, people have started to turn a tune around about her, obsession, seeing it gone into left field, and to really give Addison a real chance, with her last couple of singles, that Pepsi, Headphones On. Hopefully this album is surely a treat to what her true artistry will be at this point, with this first debut of her basically self-titled album, Addison. Okay, is it that girl? Is it cooking? And is it leaving the crumbs on the table for us to find? That's what we're here to find out. But first, I have to get to this, okay? First, there are many of you watching these videos, right? But as I go to my analytics, and I see there's more and more returning people watching my videos, enjoying them. But a lot of videos are also flatline. There's no actions taken. There's no likes. There's nothing. There's no comments on a lot of these videos. Shout out to the people who are liking and commenting. But that's the very few people who are subscribed. Okay. The thing with the algorithm, this robot thing, is that it doesn't know that you like it or not if you don't engage. And the whole thing here on YouTube is engagement. If you're liking something, if you're staying for 50%, if you're staying for like 75 to 100%, then, and you obviously you're liking, right? So it wants engagement. Just watching the video doesn't fly with YouTube, basically, because it doesn't tell the algorithm anything. It doesn't say, okay, 50 of y'all may have liked this video. In the last video, any other one, and you love my personality, you come back for me, right? But it doesn't know that because y'all don't take any action, okay? And so it doesn't know what to do with no engagement, okay? And so what it will do is it won't push it out to more people like you and me, to build the community up the way it needs to be built up. So every time you come on here, on my channel at least, I expect engagement, even if it's just like. Like does a lot. It tells the algorithm a lot. It tells it to push it out to more people like-minded, okay? But if you just watch the video and leave, you've basically wasted me and your time, okay? Because this is just how these things work. Just to let you know, just to give you a heads up. So make sure that you're engaging with the video, even if it's just a like. Even if you don't say nothing, just like. And I have a goal, by the way, of 100 subscribers. Okay, the first goal, major goal, is to get to 100 subscribers. Right now we're at 64. Okay, so you get with that goal. If you just press subscribe, that's going to be a very, very big help to a very small channel like mine who needs all the help it can get. So you can join the content, do me a favor, and actually engage with the video by taking an action. Like, comment, subscribe. Okay, at least like and subscribe. Easy, cost you nothing. Okay? But of course, as always, before we get into the video and the meat and potatoes of it all with Miss Addison Rae, the album with Miss Addison Rae, a word. We all want life to be fair. But guess what? Get over it. Okay? In order to get what you want in life, you got to fight like hell. Okay? You got to strategize and like hell. Don't focus on that Ricky got what he wanted because of the color of his skin, because of his circumstances, because of his resources, her resources, Jeanette, whatever. Don't focus on that because life is not fair. Okay? So you got to play with the card that you are dealt. Okay? And fight like heck. You might not get what you want until like 40 years old. I still haven't really truly got what I want. And I'm up there. I'm going up in age. You know what I'm saying? I'm as Queen Millennial. So you have to fight with the jaws of life, because that's what many of us will have to do. We will not be those success stories that we see on TV. We won't be them. We are the millions of stories that never get told. We are the millions of stories of failure, of whatnot, still trying to chase after our dreams, still fighting, that will not get told because it's not the story they want to paint to motivate people to delusionally go after something that most people will stop after the first failure because they don't have what it takes mentally. They're not resilient. They're not rebounding. Okay? And so again, life will never be fair in the jiggy jungle of human animal. But you gotta put your boxing gloves on, get some strategy, and fight every day. This is that girl or is not that girl. Now, I'm Worklina of the Workhorse, and on this show we talk about popular music and popular artists from today, yesterday, and beyond. Now today, we're here to talk about Miss Addison Rae's album. The album did drop. Are we about to get our lives, or is it mid? Is it worse than Obsession? Okay. I really hope not. Going out the singles, it's ramping up to be a great album. Let's cross our fingers, folks. Let's cross our fingers. So I want you to get comfortable. Grab your chips, your candy, your snacks, your drinks, Modelo Alizé, I don't know, backwoods, vape, smoke, because this is that girl or it's not that girl. Take it away. This is that girl or it's not that girl. I'm Peyton 3.0, the artist and musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. Okay, now that's a great platform and tools, as I say on all my episodes, to build that brand, that business, that name, that reputation, but most importantly, the community, and hopefully you enjoy this community today by actually engaging. You want to see from now on that the word engaging and engage will be the themes on my channel, okay? Because it's lucrative for people who are creating on the platform. For you to engage in some kind of way, hit that like and share people that you know that like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, so to become part of this community here, you got to do 3 things. You got to subscribe, comment, and notification bell, okay? Now, we're going to roll right on into this thing. But first, disclaimer. There is no copyrighted music played on this station. Point blank in a period. Let's get into it. Okay, Addison. Let me know. You better come on, girl. Okay, she said, black car picked me up from the airport, dropped my bags at the hotel. Okay, you gotta tell the limousine service what to do. you better tell the concierge what they need to expect. All right, girl. Yes. I didn't know it was gonna be cunt like this. This is on the first track. This one is Diet Pepsi, and at first I did write this song off. I said it was poo poo. I said it was whatever. But now that I'm hearing it again, I'm like, what was I listening to? Okay. Okay, you better say that, Addison. She opened up with this. She said, when I was young, my mother told me to always save my money so I would never have to depend on a man. All right, mama, that's why you teach the girls young. She said, my money's not coming with me to heaven. And I got a lot of it, honey. You better tell her. She said I got a lot of it. So, can a girl just have fun? Yes. Yes, you can't ask him, but listen to your mother. Okay? I mean, depending on these men. Okay. I can get into this. Okay. Said she don't need your the word I can't see on YouTube. With these lines and these songs be sending me. They be sending me in the best way, Addison. I love it. Love it. That was the first half of Addison's album, Addison. Okay? Give her a hand so far. Because what she did was say, I'm not just going to come out as some pop star. No, I want to come up with something that is try hard, right? I'm going to come up with something that's try hard as a Gen Z terminology. Try hard, right? I want to come up with something that's somewhat avant-garde, but not really something that you know, that's familiar, but still challenges you sonically. And that's what she's done so far on this particular album. And I'm enjoying everything I'm hearing from this first half of the album. Great job, Addison Rae. Great job. If you think I'm like, how am I want to feel? You ever heard already? Really, this is not really a turn up type of album. It's not get your party on. This album is more of a, at least for the first half, it's more of a somber, laid back, and get your life type of album. Make you want to think, make you want to crack up at some of the things she's saying in these lines, okay? Like this cigarettes perch upon my tits, okay? Things like that, honey. But let's get back into this. Very mystical. Okay. I love the little sounds of this one. Something a little more upbeat. Something a little more upbeat. Okay, it's headphones on. It's the last track. This is definitely an excellent sonically singles choice. I put my headphones on. This is my favorites. I'm putting on my headphones. Alright, now that was Addison Rae's first debut album, self-titled Addison. And let me tell you, I'm going to be honest, this is not for all of the GP, aka general public, mainstream audience, for those of you who are not caught up with the lingo, okay, because it changes so darn fast on the internet. But anyway, this is more for the sophisticated GP. This is more for the laid back, chilled, you know what I'm saying, maybe a little too cool for school type of GP. You know what I'm saying? It's not a record to make you want to move, or, you know, and it has, to me, it has some really, really great liners and this on this album. But for the most part, it's really for like the sophisticated, more laid back, for the most part, GP, if you get what I'm saying. It's not really for what's out there right now. It was saying that it's not really for a mainstream audience, but at the same time it is, and she's targeting that. You get what I'm saying? So from a scale of 0 to 10 wig snatching, I think this is a beautiful, gorgeous body of work. I would give this a lovely 10. It did snatch my wig on my back out, but I enjoyed it from top to bottom. So this gets a 10. Okay? Give Addison Rae's Addison a listen. It might be for you. You might be surprised. Okay? But anyway, this has been Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. Also known as Worklina, the workhorse, Queen Millennial, the Audacity Queen, and the Technology Queen. If you got your entire life today, then I need you to engage. I'll say that again. If you got your entire life today, I'm gonna need you to engage. Press the like button. Tell people that you know that like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews. Subscribe. Okay? Comment. Notification bell. Okay? Those are some of the ways that you can truly support. I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about all the creators. Because I've seen them saying the same thing. Okay? So that means that some of the viewers' habits could be a little polished up when it comes to understanding how this platform actually works for the people on the other side creating this stuff for you. So for us all to continue to create this content, you know, what we do or produce it, you want to make sure that you're consistently engaging, especially if you really liked what you got from that particular creator on that episode. You want to make sure you're actually engaging. Just a like will do. Okay? Now with that being said, we made it to the bonus round, okay? I said I was a musician, entertainer, right? I said I was a musician, entertainer, artist. So we're about to do that right now. Blood pressure. You worked all day like the messenger. Worked so hard that the bills that high. All you do is cry. Me a freaking try. You punch that clock every freaking day. Still on the money you got to pay. Forget that shit when you need relief. You gotta scream for the freaking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Want you to play for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in no rush. Shouldn't even brush. You're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gotta have some good relief in you. Trying to get it out when the music plays every freaking day. All I got to say is jump And now, the song.
I know you're out there looking for a stress reliever.
You're looking for a stress reliever out there.
Drugs, the alcohol,
Here we
the
go.
booze. But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go. Blood pressure, you worked all day like the messenger. Work so hard that the bills are high. All you do is cry me a freaking try. Watch that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief. But you got is free for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munching your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in a rush. And even brushing, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some relief in you. Time to get out when the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is jump, turn that music loud. I wanna see your hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving your feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. And get the stress.
And that is all I will be giving you, okay? If you want to hear that song in its entirety, then comment in the comment section. You ready? Let me hear that song. And I most certainly will, absolutely for free. Ooh, there goes my shirt right over my head. Oh my, ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? Ooh, there goes my pants right down to my feet. Oh my, ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? I look over to the left. I was on my thighs, buttery pecan brown. I look over to the left. I was looking so good, they had to touch myself. I look over to the left. Ooh, there goes my shirt right over my head. Oh my, I'm turning red. Who could this be? Ooh, there goes my drawers right down to my feet. Oh my, ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? Oh my, ooh. Me and Addison Rae, thank you so much for being here today and staying to the end. You are appreciated. Make sure, of course, that you engage, okay? That you engage, okay? And if you want to hang out with me again, because you love me, you keep coming here, right? You love my videos, then join me in the next video that will appear on the screen at any moment. I will see you over there to hang out once again. Bye-bye.